Part of it covers the enormous cost of organizing the tournament. Hosting a World Cup is not cheap. There are stadium operations, security systems, technology, referees, transport, event staff, logistics, marketing, and thousands of smaller expenses that fans rarely notice. Running a global tournament is a little like organizing hundreds of massive concerts at the same time, except this concert lasts for weeks, moves between multiple cities, and attracts the attention of the entire world. Another large portion goes toward prize money. National teams receive financial rewards depending on how far they progress. Teams that reach later rounds generally receive more than teams eliminated earlier. Winning is not only prestigious, it is financially rewarding. But the players themselves are generally paid through their national football associations, clubs, bonuses, or separate agreements. FIFA distributes money to participating associations, but it does not simply hand every player a personal salary. Now comes the surprising part. A significant share of FIFA's income is redistributed. Money is sent to national football associations around the world. The aim is to support coaching, youth football, women's football, referee development, facilities, and grassroots programs. Grassroots football simply means the local level, the small community pitch, the volunteer coach, the first pair of boots, the child kicking a ball for the first time. That is where future players begin. In theory, the money generated by today's World Cup helps create tomorrow's teams, coaches, referees, and stars. Of course, the system is not without criticism. FIFA can generate enormous revenue, while host countries may spend billions on stadiums, airports, transport networks, security, and public infrastructure. Supporters argue that these investments can create tourism, jobs, improve transport, international visibility, and long-term development. Critics ask whether those benefits truly justify the cost, and the answer is not the same for every country. It depends on planning, existing infrastructure, tourism demand, construction costs, and what happens after the final whistle. A stadium that remains full can become a valuable asset. A stadium that sits empty can become a very expensive monument to 1 month of excitement. That is why economists still debate whether hosting the World Cup is truly profitable. And this is where the economics become fascinating. FIFA's business is not really just football. It is attention. Once billions of people are watching, everything around the game becomes more valuable. Attention is one of the most valuable resources of all, and this model is not unique to FIFA. You can see it in the Olympics, Formula One, the Super Bowl, streaming platforms, social media, and major technology companies competing for your time every single day. Whoever captures attention creates opportunities to generate value. So the next time you watch a World Cup match, remember that you are not only watching 90 minutes of football, you are watching one of the largest entertainment businesses ever created. Every pass, every celebration, every advertisement, and every trophy lift is connected to an enormous global machine. Understanding that does not make football any less magical. If anything, it makes the spectacle even more remarkable, because behind every unforgettable moment is an invisible system that keeps the world's biggest tournament alive. The world has not changed, the way you see it has. You're welcome. If you enjoy learning through simple explanations, like this, subscribe to Peak Insight. There is always something fascinating to discover.